welcome to all you Sagittarians, and I'm going to, this is me Veerle, giving you a bit of information about your monthly horoscope for April 2016, and what a month for Sagittarians, because Mars goes retrograde in your sign. And that is significant, and not only retrograde, it's going retrograde on the fixed star Antares. And that's very special, and that shows that all Sagittarians or people who have an ascendant in Sagittarius, so you have your sun sign in Sagittarius, your moon sign, but especially also your ascendant sign in Sagittarius, you are going for some big changes. There are some big changes that are about to happen around August time, August, September, because then the Mars is going retrograde now, but it goes direct again over the same degrees in August. So that's still a long time, but it shows that this is preparation time. The month of April is for all Sagittarians a huge preparation time. And preparing for what? Well, preparing for actions that are closer to who you are. Actions, because Mars is your actions. It's your intentions, it's your actions, it's what you desire, what you like, what you want to do. That's all Mars. And when it comes into your sign, it emphasizes that. It is also well known when Mars comes into your sign, you feel a bit more individualistic, a bit more selfish, a bit more, hey, this is me and this is you, and don't cross my boundaries. That's very much Mars in your sign. And in a good way, it's being a bit more assertive and courageous. Now, this is what this energy is all about. So on the 18th is going backwards. So it's going to almost touch the fixed star Antares. And what is that? Antares is a fixed star that is associated with military personnel, that is associated with courage at its best. At its worst, it's war, but at its best, it's strategic ability, it's courage, it conveys mental alertness. So it's actually planning very strategically in order to do, because also Antares, the emphasis is on Mars and Jupiter. So you have a double whammy here. This fixed star is emphasizing acting and doing, and so is Mars, of course. So when you combine these two, there is like something that you Sagittarians wanted to do for a long time, but you didn't, it was not the right timing yet, or you didn't have all the expertise or whatever. And now it's a good preparing month for you, especially also with Saturn there in your sign. Saturn there is saying, look, if you've got that dream over there, and you have a good intention, because that's what this constellation is all about, getting the good intention and having integrity. That's key with having that Mars there so close to Antares. So if you have that, and Sagittarians are known that they are driven by their ideal. So, and if you're not only driven by your ideal, but you also take into account strategic planning and doing it step by step, then there will be some rewards there in August. So it's a good time to start something new that has to do with you around August time. But now preparation, think about it, reassess it, do the broad mindedness that you are used to do when you're trying out things. And of course the first house is you, so expect that you might have a bit of confrontation, maybe with others who don't really like your plans. Just do what you want, what you have to do, and just be the most integral person that you can be. And then I think you will be fine. So it's a lot about your intention and your integrity, but it's also about doing something that you like more than that is much about you, and that is more aligned with you. because Mars in Sagittarius wants to align itself with the higher self, or with the divine if you like, or with God if you believe in God. But that is the thing that is done here. When Mars goes retrograde in a certain house, so for you in your first house, for a couple of months, it always shows, big changes in that house. When? Around August time, as I said, but big changes there. For you, might not be big changes for someone else, but for you, big steps that you're taking. So if there is something that you've desired for a long time, and that has to do with your life path, because that's the first house, that's you, go for it. But do take it easy. Don't go like running over it, you know, on your horse and skipping other paths there. No, take it easy, because also Mercury goes retrograde during this month. And Mercury goes retrograde in Taurus, which is your work house, you could say, your day-to-day work, your day-to-day routine, your health. That's the 6th house. And Mercury goes in there at the same time. So it's a lot about, of course, if you say, I don't work anymore, I'm 70, it can have to do with your day-to-day routine, it can have to do with your health, that there is something major here that you want to do, that you want to initiate, and that demands a little bit of reassessment, rethinking, before you can take that big step. Now Mercury, and this is very interesting, Mercury travels together with a little asteroid which is called Vesta. And the little asteroid of Vesta is all about focus, it's all about dedication. So it's traveling together with Mercury in that 6th house. So there's a lot of dedication towards, or there's an opportunity to dedicate yourself a lot when it comes to work, when it comes to your day-to-day routines, when it comes to maybe your health, you know, mental health, physical health. So it's a good time to trial and error, to find a way that your routines can be improved. And that has to do with a solid solution, which is Taurus. It's in the sign of Taurus. So a solid solution for getting a better health, for getting better routines, for getting a better job. A job that is realistic, but that also suits you, you know, with the Mars there in your first house. So I think for Sagittarians, it might not go as quick as you want it, because Sagittarius is a fire sign, so it wants to go forward very quickly, and now it's feeling like you could interpret this as, I'm getting blockages here. It has a reason for it. Try to tap into your faith, which Sagittarians can really do. Have the faith that if you're not giving what you want yet, it will come, but not directly. It needs a bit of time, it needs a bit of readjustment, it needs a bit of more work probably to accomplish that. But whatever it is that you want to accomplish, there is a big chance that you can make it happen around August. And Mars also squares up to Neptune, so be very don't be too selfish in the way that you want to do things. So don't do it just for you, do it for something bigger than you, for the collective. Then you will be that's the Mars square to Neptune. If you do something for the collective, if you do something out of not sacrificing, but out of humbleness and out of service, that will help you as well. So very interesting month for you Sagittarians. Preparing month, maybe not that much happening, but the better you work now on yourself and doing it step by step, the more you are going to fly or jump on those hurdles, over those hurdles around August, September time. Thank you very much for watching, dear Sagittarians, and see you next month. Bye-bye.